He says, economics. Don't know nothing about economics, which is not true. He has 2 degrees, brilliant guy. He understands economics really well. He just doesn't want to talk about it. And he's rubbing his feet. And he keeps reaching in a jar of putting some lotion, let's say, on his feet. And he will not shake my hand. He won't even look at me until I sit down. And he says, I said, well, Miss Kay, thank you for having me. And Phil, it's an honor to meet you. And he's a little bit,
Well, it's morning. It was early morning, and I
not
think you
giving
woke him
any
up.
excuses. He was awake. He was watching Fox News, the biggest TV I ever saw, and he's watching politics, watching Fox News, going into it, just focused on it, not looking at me. And I said, well, he said, you're here to talk about economics? And I said, well, we only talk about economics because Jesus talked about money. What? And he looks over. I said, yeah, Jesus talked about money. He used it as a hook to get people into the gospel. That's what we do. What? I said, yeah, we're talking about things from God's perspective. Well, that's interesting. So we start talking economics right there with him. And he's warming up. He's being as kind as he could. He's opening up. And then you walk in right as he's warmed up, and now he's interested in this.
He was excited. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a great show.
And the first thing he does is you walk over to say, hey, everything's set up outside. Phil reaches out his hand, and you stick your hand in his, and you give a very warm handshake.
It's a great handshake.
And I look at you
right here,
on the
hand,
masking
folks.
tape on
there
the toe fungus cream.
No fungus. It has been washed and sterilized many times, but healthy fingernails. I'm okay.
And you say, we're all set up. Phil shakes your hand, and he walks out, and I walk out. I point you to the toe fungus, and I saw you burst to Miss Kay's kitchen, and you are scrubbing your hands in her sink.
Just normal etiquette. Yes, I might have been guilty of that.
It was
my experience that I will never forget, and you will never let me forget.